Describe a difficult task that you completed at work, study that you felt proud of. You should say what the task was, how you completed it, why the task was difficult, why you were proud of the completion of the task. Here's a Band 9 answer with enhanced detail and structure. I believe that overcoming difficult tasks is what makes life meaningful and exciting, giving us a profound sense of achievement. Today, I'd like to share a challenging experience that, for a long time, I thought I'd never be able to conquer: winning a public speaking competition. It may sound simple to some, but it was a tremendous personal victory for me, considering my long-standing fear of speaking in front of an audience. I first realized I had this fear in 4th grade. My teacher asked me to read the news in front of my classmates, and I froze the moment I stepped up. I could barely get a word out, and after a few seconds, I hurried back to my seat, embarrassed and disappointed in myself. Some classmates laughed, which only deepened my anxiety. For years, I avoided speaking in front of others. If I was asked to read aloud in class, I would often fake illness to get out of it. However, I knew deep down that I couldn't let this fear hold me back forever, especially as public speaking is such an essential skill in both academic and professional life. My mother understood this too and encouraged me to confront my fear by entering a speech competition in 8th grade. She was my greatest support in helping me prepare for this daunting task. The preparation process was gradual but incredibly transformative. My mother first had me practice in front of her, which went smoothly. As I grew more comfortable, she invited a few friends over and had me present to them. This was much harder, but their encouragement and feedback made it easier with each attempt. Slowly, I began to enjoy these practice sessions, and I could feel my confidence building. Every evening, I would spend an hour practicing my speech, and with each session, I could feel the fear melting away, replaced by a quiet confidence. The day of the competition arrived, and surprisingly, I felt calm. I reminded myself that I had practiced thoroughly, and I just needed to speak as I had in front of my mother's friends. When I got on stage, I took a deep breath and delivered my speech with clarity and confidence, without the slightest hesitation. The sense of accomplishment I felt was already rewarding, but then came the announcement of the results. I had won 1st place. It felt surreal, a complete transformation from the nervous child I used to be. This experience taught me that with dedication, persistence, and the right support, we can overcome even our biggest fears. Winning that competition not only made me proud of my achievement but also gave me the confidence to take on other challenges in life, knowing that hard work makes almost anything possible. Part 3 Follow-up questions. 1. What are the things that make people feel proud? I think the things that evoke pride can vary depending on a person's stage in life. In childhood or adolescence, accomplishments like excelling in a challenging competition, gaining admission to a top-ranked university, or winning in sports often bring a sense of pride. For adults, pride might come from career achievements, such as reaching a senior position or successfully completing an important project. As people age, however, pride often shifts towards the accomplishments of their children or grandchildren. Many parents feel an immense sense of pride seeing their children achieve personal or professional success, as it reflects not only their own support but also the legacy they're passing down. 2. Do people often feel proud of themselves when they complete a difficult task? Absolutely. I think humans are naturally wired to take pride in overcoming challenges, as it reinforces a sense of capability and perseverance. Accomplishing a difficult task instills pride because it validates our efforts, proving that hard work and persistence were not in vain. There's also a unique satisfaction in knowing we've done something that others may struggle to achieve, which heightens the sense of personal accomplishment. I believe seeing our efforts bear fruit, especially after a demanding endeavor, is one of life's most fulfilling experiences. 3. What challenges do young people face today? Young people today face a multitude of challenges, with intense competition being the foremost. It's no longer enough to simply work hard. Many young people find that even relentless effort doesn't guarantee success due to the highly competitive environment. Financial strain from inflation and rising living costs also presents a huge hurdle, making it difficult to afford even basic needs and aspirations. Additionally, the younger generation often carries more responsibilities, as they're expected not only to care for their children but also support aging parents and even grandparents due to increased life expectancy. This leaves them with minimal time for relaxation, personal development, or hobbies. 4. How do young people handle difficult or challenging tasks? I think young people today are fortunate to have access to a vast pool of resources online. Websites like Google and YouTube provide guidance on virtually any challenge, from academic issues to personal development. Beyond digital resources, young people also rely on family support. They often turn to parents or grandparents for advice, benefiting from their experience and wisdom. Many also seek out professional help or counseling when facing mental or emotional challenges, as there's increasing awareness of the importance of mental health. 5. What kinds of rewards do people receive from work? The types of rewards people receive vary by company and role. For example, many companies offer performance-based bonuses and incentives for meeting or exceeding targets, which serve as tangible recognition of employees' efforts. In addition to monetary rewards, recognition such as Employee of the Month, awards or certificates of appreciation can be highly motivating, especially as these acknowledgments are often displayed publicly in the office. Promotions, opportunities for professional development, and increased responsibilities are other valuable rewards that contribute to career growth and personal satisfaction. 6. What are the most difficult jobs that people do? Some jobs are undoubtedly more demanding and come with a high level of risk. Roles in the armed forces, whether in the Army, Navy, or Air Force, are among the most challenging, given the physical and emotional demands and the inherent risk to life. Similarly, the medical profession, especially for doctors and nurses, is exceptionally difficult. They often work long hours in high-stress environments, and the stakes are incredibly high, as even minor errors can have severe consequences for patients' lives. Another demanding profession could be firefighting, as it requires both physical endurance and a readiness to face life-threatening situations regularly.